Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have n minus 6 and its whole power 4 equals to n to the power 4, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we move this n to the power 4 in the left hand side, and we will write it as n minus 6 and its whole power 4 minus n and its whole power 4 equals to 0. And in the next step we will rewrite this expression as, here you have n minus 6 and its whole power 4, and we write it as n minus 6 and its whole square and its whole square, because by using the exponential law we will multiply these two exponents and you will get here n minus 6 and its whole power 4, minus we write this n to the power of 4 as n squared and its whole squared, and this whole expression equals to 0. So in the next step we will use here the nice square identity, and you know about this identity. If we have a squared minus b squared, it is equals to a minus b times of a plus b. So now we use here this nice square identity in the above expression, and our above expression will be looks like in this form: n minus 6 and its whole squared minus n squared into n minus 6 whole squared plus n squared, and this whole equals to 0. So that here we have two cases. Our first case is, we write n minus 6 whole square and minus n squared equals to 0, and our second case is, we write n minus 6 whole squared plus n squared equals to 0. So now in the first expression we will open the nice square identity. So now here we use the nice square identity, and you know about this one. If we have a minus b whole squared, it is equals to a squared plus b squared minus 2 times of ab. Here we use this nice formula on both of the cases. So now first I can discuss the case number 1, and after that we will discuss our case number 2. So now from 1 we write, or we use this nice formula on this expression, and we write it as n squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times of n into 6, and we have this minus n squared equals to 0. So that this expression will be simplified in this form as, you see here, this is a negative n squared and positive n squared are cancelled by each other, and we will obtain 6 times of 6 square equals to 36 minus 6 times of 2 equals to 12 times of n, and this whole equals to 0. So here we move this minus 12n in the right hand side, and we will get 36 equals to 12 times of n. And now we move this 12 in the left hand side, and you will get 36 over 12 equals to n, and this implies that the value of n equals to 3, because you know that 12 threes are 36. So n equals to 3 be the first root of this nice problem. And now we can just solve our second case. So that here I can write our case number 2. So in case number 2 we have our equation is, if our second equation will be looks like in this form: n minus 6 whole squared plus n squared equals to 0. So now we will write this equation here, and we can find the values of n here. So you have n minus 6 whole squared plus n squared equals to 0. So here first we can open n minus 6 whole square identity, and you know that this is equals to n squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times of n into 6 plus n squared equals to 0. So in the next step we will make little bit simplifications here, and you see that we have n squared plus n squared equals to 2 times of n squared, and we have 36, 6 squared equals to 36, and 2 times of 6 equals to minus 12 times of n equals to 0. So now we divide each of the expression by 2, and you get its output in this form. So here you see that these two are cancelled by each other, and we will get here n squared plus this 2 18s are 36, and we have this 2 6 are 12, minus 6 times of n equals to 0 over 2 equals to 0. So now we rearrange these terms, and we get n squared minus 6 times of n plus 18 equals to 0. So that here we can use our nice quadratic formula, because this is the quadratic way in standard form, and we will use here quadratic formula in order to find the values of n. So that here we have the values of its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 6, and c equals to 18. And our quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: n equals to minus b square root of b squared minus 4 times of ac over 2 times of a. So this is the our quadratic formula, and now we can put all the values of a, b and c in this nice formula, and we will get the values of n here. So you have n equals to minus b, and the value of b is again minus 6, so this is minus times of minus equals to plus 6, and plus minus square root of b squared, and minus 6 squared is 36, minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is 18, and this whole over 2. So that we write here 6 plus minus 36 minus 18, 18 times of 4 equals to 72 square root over 2. So that here we just obtain 6 plus minus minus 36 square root over 2. So here we can just write this expression as 6 plus minus, we have the square root of 36 equals to 6, and the square root of minus 1 equals to iota, and this whole over 2. So now when you can just separate these two terms, so you get here 2 3s are 6, and plus minus again 2 3s are 6 times of iota. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and this is the our final answer of this problem. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.